Hi, this is my GMAP T380 Assignment 4. So this week was about shaders. I'm just going to show you from here real quick kind of what it looks like. So we got this water shader as a displacement shader. If we can get that water plane, the inspector. Probably be better if I just put up the material now that I think about it. Here we go. So you can see here there's kind of this changing in tone the higher up we get, which is based off this depth ramp, which ramps based off the depth and kind of multiplies it by these tones. We also have a noise texture which controls the height and these kind of waves. So I took my assignment 2 and kind of just applied this to a certain depth that was just above where the water is. In the original assignment 2, I had made the water area flat, but I have reapplied the depth here. And then if you're looking at the game view, you see that I put these plants underwater this time. This is mainly so I can kind of show off. I'm going to focus on it real quick. There we go. So I can kind of show off some of this like refraction that's going on. You can see underneath here that these are kind of getting distorted and showing that refraction like. So that took a long time, but it's something I'm pretty proud of, and you see it shifts as the water moves as well. So I don't know, I kind of really like this water shader. These kind of look like really weird, you know, pond lilies. And then you see this bench off in the distance. This little guy who was just on the edge of the earth. He has 8 glow, and you can see that these are kind of dissolving. So now if I go into my game view here, and we try to find this bench, should, theoretically, yeah. So you can see it's solid here, and then as we get closer, it starts to dissolve. You can see in here the value of the distance, which is kind of subtracted from the dissolve amount. So right now it's set to dissolve when you get to 0, so it doesn't fully dissolve, but it's pretty cool. So like I said, that's kind of done by, I'm taking the distance from the player to these legs, and from there you take the distance and you subtract it from the amount. And clearly you have to factor the distance by, I think I have the, one second. Yeah, so you can see the amount in here too. Kind of cool. It doesn't get exactly to 1 because, like I said, there's an offset distance. It gets closer when I come to it from this side because I can get closer in. It does have colliders, obviously. But yeah, so we've got that glow, we got that animating, we got our water going. You can see it kind of moving up and down. This is just a shader on a plane for right now. I thought it was the easiest way to do it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty neat. And it's all done through code shaders, which you can find in the package. It was a lot of work. It was slightly based off a tutorial for the water, and then with a few alterations to get the displacement that I showed those plants to work, because it did not originally work anymore. And a bunch of fiddling around with those numbers that you see in here of kind of the depth ramp and the distort strength, because if I turn this distort strength up, it kind of starts to look a little out there. Like, that looks just a little too strong now, you know? But a nice 0.2 about is where I thought it started to look good. You see it goes negative, it gets kind of really wonky. It's probably my favorite part of this. And then we have that noise texture, which we could tile more, but I kind of like this more subtle wave we're getting. And so, yeah, that's the assignment.